H-Town, what's up? You know what the time it is? It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's number one urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, sometimes Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, where we broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is Baby Friday. Oh my goodness, y'all. Yes. I think I got something for y'all today. I see you, Rod Wells. Share the show, Rod Wells. Rod Wells, thank you so much for yesterday. I see you. Share the show. I think I've shared it. Everybody shared. Hit your thumbs up. Let's get it to going. Let's get it to go. I know, people ain't used to me. Boy, I get what people should be used to me because I'm always on time. But, people be late. So I got some interesting topics. Uh, I got some interesting topics. Oh, wait a minute. Today ain't my girl's birthday, is it? Hold on. Is today Kendall's birthday? Oh my God. Happy birthday, Kendall. Let me text her right quick. I didn't know that. Hold on. Kendall Jackson, my favorite golfer in the world. It's her birthday today. Hold on. Y'all know. Hold on. I had to, man, my favorite golfer in the world. It's her birthday today. He talking about Mookie. You know what? I yes, great job by Mookie last night. Uh, Rod Wells want to be messing with me today. It's a lot of stuff happening. We'll go there. We'll humor Rod Wells and talk a little baseball today. Hey, Sonya, you make my day when I see you. Let's see, let's see what happened last night. So let's get Rod Wells in and out of here. Uh, I hold up. That's Wednesday. Was yesterday. The Tigers beat the Guardians. Um, no too many people. I don't know too many people are talking about that one, but the Tigers are pretty good. The Mets. I'm kind of liking the Mets. I like Lindor. Lindor is kind of make Lindor. Hold up. Right before he hit that pitch, I read his lips because they made a bad. They called a bad pitch on him, and he kind of cursed him out, Sonya, a little bit. Something about you. And the next hit, he knocked it out, a grand slam out of there. But the Dodgers beat the brakes off my Padres. Y'all gotta understand, man. I'm not a Dodger. I like Mookie. I wasn't cheering for the Dodgers last year. I wasn't cheering for. Before Mookie came. I'm gonna just tell you the truth. I like him a little bit. Tommy Lasorda, I liked him, but now I cheer for him because of Mookie. Then I like Otani, and I like Freeman. I like Freeman a little bit, and but that San Diego Padres got my dude on their team, man. Y'all, Fernando Gabrielo Tatis Medina. Hold up, Fernando Gabriel Tatis Medina Jr. He got all them damn names. I just love the young man. He didn't do too much last night though. But shout out to Mookie. Mookie hit that home run in the same place. The guy almost snatched it out of there, but it didn't happen this time. See, Rod, I've been watching. I've been watching baseball a little bit. I really do. Something about this. Uh, I like the playoffs. I like baseball World Series and the playoffs and stuff like that. Um, that Hurricane Milton toward the top off of a stadium down there in that area. It's just a lot of stuff going on. I'm just going giving y'all before I give y'all the real stuff. I'm going off of ESPN what they talking about right now. They ain't talking about nothing. See there, they ain't talking about nothing. But that was for Rod Wells. Rodney Wells, that's for you. And Rod, thank you for your daughter and your sister. I mean, your daughter and your wife coming on the show. I enjoyed them. I hope they enjoyed themselves yesterday. Brad, what's going on, Brad? Darius, I hope I'm calling this man name right. Derek, I just said Mr. Haggerty. Mr. Haggerty, I got some stuff for y'all today. I just don't even know where to start yet. Share the show because it's kind of hot. I got some stuff, and I need y'all help. See, what I have found out is, some people gonna come in later in a minute. I've found out. Listen, I know everybody can't stay for the whole 2.5 hours, but that's why I keep telling you to share the show, tell a friend, tell another friend, text, tag, tell somebody about the show. All right, but because I'm thinking about something. Y'all know who I was thinking about this morning. Y'all know who I just couldn't get off my mind. Cause I'm thinking about me. The last time I went to Prairie View and I drove down that street and with Sandra Bland, I was thinking about her. I was thinking about that woman's supposed to be living and thriving. PV got the highest enrollment that he's ever had in years. This woman's supposed to be a part of that. What's up, DeMar? What's up, baby? That man said, be a cheater. That Chuck McGowan. Well, somebody else called me and said, boy, I needed that one. Kevin Allen, man. Kevin Allen, what we got this weekend? What we got this weekend, man? Because you don't send me stuff like you used to. I have to go and the TSU site myself, man. I mean, y'all getting busy over there. I understand, but I have to go and let me tell y'all something. It's something happening this weekend. Saturday night at Shell Energy Stadium. TSU football hosts Southern Jaguar. Oh my God, I wish I was there. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. If this ankle feel a little bit better by tomorrow, I'm on the plane. Y'all, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. My ankle ain't been feeling good. That's why I ain't really got on the plane to come back down. My ankle been, cause I need to come see. I need to come do that, and I'm coming to vote. So don't even worry about that. He said first time since 2017, Southern returns to H-Town in the fall. Why the first time since 2017? Give me the 411 on that. The women's golf or somewhat they playing. I think they playing in Stevensville. I forgot, Tarleton State this weekend. I mean, probably today. But Saturday night, why they hadn't played since 2017, Kevin? Tell me, Dedrick Carr. Y'all know? Anybody know? Why did they play since 2017? Don't they supposed to play each other every? Was it the COVID year mess? What happened? I just looked at that. Kevin must be doing something because he ain't saying nothing back. But I'm just trying. Yes. The TSU golf team, October the 7th. Oh, it's probably over with by now. They started October the 2nd. They played the Squaw Valley Country Club. But shout out to Crystal, Kendall Jackson, her birthday today. A young lady that y'all gonna probably see on the Pro Golf Tour, along with Alan Stevens. We got two that comes out of our city, that two young black women that's gonna take care of their business. I'm gonna call you after this show. Wait a minute, I'm good. You after the show. Okay. Y'all see, life happens. But I was thinking about Sandra Bland. Ladies, I just couldn't get her off of my mind. And then I was thinking about one of these principles. We got a principle, Kwanzaa principle. And I've been thinking about this. And I was thinking about the Fearless Fund. Google it. I might talk a little bit about it today. But one of the reasons that drives me about this show and what I want to see this show ultimately become, DeMar, Chuck, I want us to make our brothers and our sisters' problems our problems and solve them together. Y'all got me? Making our brothers and sisters' problems our problems and solving them together. That's a Kwanzaa principle. I don't know which one it is. I wish somebody could tell me. I know it's a Kwanzaa principle but I was just thinking about it. I was just thinking about it because me helping some people yesterday and helping some people all this week, and we sitting there talking, a group of people getting together to help other people. One morning, a college coach called me and asked me about a kid and a young man play basketball in our community. Chuck, uh, 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 you ought to know what's the new policies. You done looked them up. You done looked them up. I mean, you done looked them up. You tell us, Keith Avery. You saw them. Uh, but back to what I'm saying. We'll talk about that. I got that on the list somewhere. But that you know we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. But making our brothers and sisters. The other day, perfect example. College coach called me early one morning, and he asked me about a kid that plays in Houston. I said I didn't know the kid. I came on the show uh, and mentioned the kid's name, and shoot, by the time I got off the show, I was talking to the kid's mom. Told her what I felt about the coach, who I felt about the coach, how he felt about your son, our son. And guess what? We're making our brothers and sisters' problems our problems and solving them together. Keith Avery, making DeMars Hall's and Chuck McGowan problems our problems and solving them together so they won't think like they out here on an island by themselves. So don't nobody know that Kwanzaa principle. Wow. I know Alfio is. I know it, but I ain't got time to just, I need your help. Somebody to bring a brick. I have a special guest that's going to join us today that's going to help you understand. So all your college basketball questions that you have, all of that stuff you just asked me, Keith Avery, guess what? I got somebody on here going to be up here today, a guest at 1 o'clock, that's going to be able to answer that question. See, Keith, think about this. I anticipated your needs. Keith, hey, I'm doing, Sylvia should thank me today because that's what a wife should do. That's what a friend should do. A friend should anticipate. A mate should anticipate their mate's needs. Hey, Keith, I anticipated your needs, brother. I'm going to get that question answered for you today. I got it, but I'm going to get it from somebody who's part of that. Top of the evening to everyone. Top of the morning. He said the Sandra Bland Act, also known as Senate Bill 1849, requires police to document all traffic stops, including the driver's name, address, phone number, address, and more. Police can still issue warnings, but they must be written, not verbal. James Amara, I don't know what made me think about that woman, man. I just thought about her late last night. I was just thinking about me driving down that same street a bunch of times. You feel me? It ain't Sandra Bland Day or not. I don't know if it's Sandra Bland. I don't know what happened. I was just thinking about it. I don't even know if it's Sandra Bland Day. Let me look. Let me see. Is it Sandra Bland? Hold up. I promise y'all. I just thought about her today. Let me see if it's trending. Watch this. Sandra Bland. Man, I can't be this good. Man, it just got me. Somebody, oh, people are talking about her. Oh, no, that's in July. Let me see if anybody's talking about her right now. Sandra Bland, graduate of Prairie View University, who studied agriculture. While there, she was a summer counselor, part of the marching band, volunteered for senior citizens advocacy groups. She died because the police stopped her. Say her name. Say her name. Say her name. What's up there, Herbie? Say her name. Eugenia! Take my... Oh, Sharonda! Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. That Jameson Morrow family, I don't know them all, but I know something about them. It's Eugenia. Collective work and responsibility to build and maintain our community together and make our community problems our problems and to solve them together. Eugenia. Oh, man, y'all love y'all. See, this the kind of stuff I love y'all. Yeah, you want to make me happy. And I know, y'all ain't gonna agree with everything I say, but I was thinking about the Fearless Fund, y'all. I'm gonna talk a little bit. I hope I get a chance to talk a little bit about it today. About just some black women coming together to form a venture capital fund to help black women. And somebody sued them to say that's discrimination and racist. So they lost the case and she had to disband it. All she was trying to do is, because black women, it's hard for them to get venture capital to start this stuff, to start their business in tech. So she just said, I want to help them, these two black women. And Edward Blum, this billionaire, said, no, I don't want to keep you Negroes where y'all at. I don't want y'all benefiting. So, ladies and gentlemen, Robert Hatter, I want to make our brothers and sisters' problems my problems, our problems, and solving them together. I know that's hard for some of y'all, because some of y'all just rotten as hell. I understand. I understand it. I'm just telling you how I am. Just tell you how I feel. This is why I'm get up. This show started at 10 o'clock out here where I'm at. Every day. Every day. Think about that, y'all. I'm going to get back there. Like I said, I got a special guest. All your NCAA college basketball questions, save them. I got them. I got somebody for you. Got somebody for you. So all your questions. Sonya Billings, Brandy, I miss you, Brandy. I be missing my. Hey, y'all don't understand. SU, let's go Jaguars. Our human jukebox will be in town this weekend. Absolutely. The women behind the will still find a way. Of course they're going to find a way. But I tell y'all that y'all got to understand. You might have a mission, but you're going to have an opposition to your mission. And sometimes you get your blessing in your stressing. But today's decisions, ladies and gentlemen, is tomorrow's reality. I'm just sitting there thinking about something. What I don't want us to do, and I'm glad you said that. Don't sit. Don't settle. I wrote a note to myself. Don't cement yourself when you're feeling a sting of a setback. You don't know when people are talking behind your back. Somebody sent me something this morning about people talking behind their back. I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere. Yeah, somebody sent me something this morning. Oh, it said people will talk behind your back. Don't worry. They're behind you for a reason. But I see we're so used to people talking negative behind our back, we forget there are some positive things that are said behind our backs. I tell y'all the story where I read that about Quincy Jones was telling the story about Oprah Winfrey. He was in Chicago. Let me put this right here. I'm sorry. He was in Chicago, and he was watching her, and he was trying to find someone to play that certain role in Color Purple. I can never forget that role. Sophia. And he saw her, and him and Steven Spielberg was talking about her. And Oprah, before Oprah even knew that they were talking about her. You got me? He said for several weeks they were talking about her, and Oprah never knew that her life was about to change. She was on the news station. She was just a regular news reporter like everybody else. Regular news reporter in every city. Y'all look at her like Oprah. She started out just being a reporter. They were talking about her behind her back, and Oprah didn't know about it. Now, we got some rotten ass people now that talk to you behind your back. Now, we got a lot of them, especially in some basketball community. But I was thinking about that, thinking about these women at the Fearless Farm. What if we make our brothers and our sisters' problems our problems and solve them together? And shout out to Cam Newton. Man, I knew this was. I didn't know. I didn't know this was gonna happen, but he is so good. I don't know if y'all. I don't listen to everybody podcast. I don't have time. Shit, I got one more, but but me having one, I'm always going to listen to other people. Cam Newton is the bomb. I rather listen. He probably the number one person I like to listen to. And ESPN has signed him to a contract. He's gonna be on Stephen A. Smith show, a show that I will watch only on Fridays. Then because that's when he's gonna be there. Because I really don't like that show anymore. I don't know why that show is just not good anymore. I used to tape it all the time, but out here I don't have all my taping equipment, so I don't have time to watch it out here. So I go back and try to. It's just not as good anymore. I don't know what happened, but Newton would primarily be a commentator on First Take with Stephen A. and Molly Curran. That's gonna be nice. He make his debut tomorrow, Friday when TSU. I'm sorry. First Take is gonna go on that HBCU Roadshow, and they're gonna go to Tennessee State University. And matter of fact, I can't wait because when I get off this phone, I got some people because I'm trying to call them people. When y'all gonna do Texas Southern? Just make sure y'all got them on the list. Y'all doing all these other, Texas Southern got to be next. I love Tennessee State. People in my family, brothers and sisters, have graduated from Tennessee State, but I need Texas Southern on that list. But he signed with them. He's Dave Roberts. Let me give you what Dave Roberts said. He said Cam Newton's addition to, that's the boss, the executive vice president. He said Cam Newton's addition to First Take brings an electrifying presence, enhancing our roster of top-tier personalities. His dynamic charisma combined with the high-profile debates alongside Stephen A. Smith will create compelling must-watch television for our fans. Wow. He liked that. High-profile debates. High-profile disagreement. Y'all understand, contention is good. I don't want nobody agreeing with me. I always want to see. Disagree with me so you're going to make me think. But I was watching y'all last night. I'm telling y'all, I had so much fun. I watched bits and pieces of it, but I didn't fall in love with the starting five. That Netflix special. I'm going to tell you, I'm liking Ant-Man a lot more now. I just don't like the way he dressed. I don't like the way he's so abrasive. But y'all, I'm watching it, and I had a warm spot in my heart for LeBron and Savannah. I'm not, I know he's great. And he's just not, I'm not just I got to go see LeBron type guy. No. But I am loving him and his family, man. I got to tell you, y'all already know, I don't never cheer for the Lakers. I don't never cheer for LeBron, because I even call Chris Walker, I got a name for him called a brunsexual, But I'm liking him. I'm really liking him and his family. Some of the things that were happening on the show, I like how he flirt with her. Anyway, I ain't gonna tell y'all that got me. Y'all excuse me. Just humor me for a minute. That blew me away. I even risked Netflix getting mad that I played it on this show live because they I might get flagged for it, and I have to go to copyright school. I had to play it because I wanted y'all to know. Y'all know I'm not just a fan. LeBron. But this family touches my heart. It touches my. This man didn't have no dad. His mom was, y'all got to understand. I got to tell y'all this story. I wish one of my partners was on here. We wanted to represent LeBron, right? We on top of the world. But somebody else in our firm, we had a guy, recruiter, he said he had the ends with him. So, you got to let people do what they do, right? You got to let people do what they do. He said we had to hit. Because, listen to me. Brandy, I wanted to go get him. But Brandy, it's a team. He up in that area. He close in that area. Jay Jackson, so he can get there a lot quicker. He lived in the Chicago area, so he can get back and forth to Cleveland and all that better. And me coming from Houston back and forth, it just made sense. But he didn't close the damn deal. See, y'all, I told you, they named a show after me. I'm the close. Let me tell you something. Hey, I take it personal when I come. Y'all, I closed a deal one time with a kid. I never forget this. He came to Houston to visit me and signed that Saturday night. And my Mr. Love the family and want to be good. I want to go meet Sonya. Let's say it was Sonya's son, and I done, he done came down here and signed with me. He over 21. He can sign with me, and he signed with me. And I said, no, I want to go meet your parents, man. I ain't met your parents. So I get my happy behind on an airplane, fly down to St. Louis, where he lived, went to St. Louis, pull up to the house, knock on the door, people taking their time about coming to the door and let me in the door. I opened the door, the mama opened the door, and she was nice. The mama was sweet as pie. So I'm sitting there on the couch, just sitting there, and his daddy came now. The son weighed 300, and the daddy weighed 300. And he brought his big ass in there, frowning up at me. Frowning up at me, right? One smile. Then big fella bring his big ass and sit right there on the couch next to me. Like I'm thinking he with me. Right? Son. 300 pounds right there. 300 pounds right there. The wife right there, she is the best. Baby, she treated me like I supposed to be treated. Barry, y'all got to understand. Barry, y'all talking that stuff. 300 pounds here, 300 pounds here. And I know if I didn't get into it, they just going to double team me. So, Brandon, what I did, Brandon, because I felt the tension, Brandon, guess what I did? I just started talking. I just started doing my presentation. Bam, bam. You know, Robert Haddon went to, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this for him. I'm going to do this. Had the mama. Mama was like, wow. I ain't never seen nothing like this before. I was sharp. Y'all, what? I had on one of them Tom for y'all sharp. Yeah, yes. Daddy ain't cracked the smile. Man, I'm like, I'm saying, I know something happened. After all of that good stuff I done said, Dad, he done signed with you, haven't he? I said, yes. Then I ain't gonna tell you what he started talking negative, cursing the boy out. Kid sitting right next to me, 300 pounds. Y'all need to share this show. Y'all need to share this show. People need to know this. Ladies and gentlemen, I reached into my briefcase and tore up the contract. I said, look, I don't want to come between this family. I'm going to tell you the truth. I didn't tear up the actual contract. I tore up a contract, a blank one. I'm just letting you know. I tore up a blank one. I wasn't, but I just tore it up. I said, it's not worth it. Me and my partner, we walked out the door, Trey Phillips, sitting in the car. I said, we ain't going to win that one. Just ain't going to win it. Y'all, I didn't have to get on that plane to go down there. But I did. But then I found out later, another agency had already paid his daddy, and his daddy promised to deliver his son. But I knew, because I'm a spirit-driven man. I know the spirit. It was just stick when I got in the house. I'm happy. I'm happy to come. Think about it. I'm happy. I get on the plane. I spend my money to get on the plane and get a rental-car and get a hotel. To come down there and to be told no after the kid had already signed with me. When he came up there, he got the royal treatment. He went to the top restaurants, the top whatever club he wanted to go to. People took care. I took care of that young fat folk. That kid signed with me that day. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you, that was the beginning to me not liking this business anymore. All of those years I've loved this business. But I had a player. Oh, I got to tell the story. Had a player. I don't call his name out. Who I represented. He was a low round draft choice in the beginning. Did so much things to help him and his family. A lot of times people don't have money, so you help them. The kid outperformed. You know, he was on the second round pick. He was outperformed this deal, so I got him another deal. And then we got him. Then it was time. So in the middle of this deal, I put an option for him to come out because I knew he option for you can opt out of the contract so you can go into another one because I knew he was going to be 27 years old at the prime of his career. Mr. Smart Roberts said, well, let's put an option in there because everybody wasn't trying to put the option in there. A lot of people wasn't putting options in. They just wanted them years. But me saying, I'm looking out for the best interest of my client, let's have an option here, a player option for him if he want to get out. Do y'all know? I took care of that kid all them years. And then right in the middle, right probably a year before the option is happening, other agents was reaching out to him, his friends and everybody was reaching out, talking to other agents and trying to get y'all one day. Now this is a kid that I considered, I actually love this kid like my son. I came to the office one day, and my secretary said, "Look, you might want to sit down, because everybody know the closeness of us." I said, "What?" He sent me a letter of termination. Listen, opt out. He one of the best players. He made the All-Star team. Opt out so he can get the biggest contract, one of the biggest contracts ever. If I don't put that out in there, I still got 2 years left on that contract that he had to pay me. But sometimes, and you're trying to look out for the client didn't look out for you. Y'all, this man left, terminate me. I got on a plane, went way out there to try to talk to him. Kept dodging me. I catch him here. He meet me here. I meet me to the game. I just left. I just came back home. But those two incidents right there made me really just not. Because that kind of stuff there make you want to hurt somebody. I'm just telling you. The kind of stuff right there make you want to hurt somebody. So a lot of money was involved. And so when I'm watching guys like LeBron, I'm watching Savannah, what I'm doing is, because I wanted to represent LeBron so much. And I love how he brings other people in to his fold. I wasn't blessed. I wasn't blessed to have my players, bless their little heart, they all, Ty Law brought me players. Everybody else? No. They wanted me to. I had two clients that used to try to fight for my affection. I'm hanging out. I'm visiting one in one city. The one in the other city said, "Hey man, when you coming out here?" Then I'm visiting him out there. Then, man, when you coming out here? Then I found out these two dudes know the same girl. So the girls see me here and go call him, "Man, what you doing out here? I mean, y'all. Then kind of stuff I used to have to go through. I know y'all think it's all easy and it's all, what? Especially if the player wants to be around. See, some of these players don't want to be around some of these guys. But these guys probably actually wanted to be around me. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? You got a green shirt on today. Oh, he finna cry. He tried to sneak in home. He tried to sneak in home. But that's my grandson, everybody. I'm sorry. I bring and lady had a green shirt. He can't come on because I got a green screen behind me, so it'll dissolve him in the screen. But just watching starting five last night. I'm watching the players and I'm watching them. You know, I'll put it like this. I just like more players than the others. So I won't have to put another player down. I loved LeBron. I love Anthony. They jumped off the screen to me. Savannah jumped off the screen to me. I don't know if y'all have seen it yet. Jason Tatum just a little too bland. That's not negative because it's all right to be bland. I mean, he just a little. It's just. I don't know if I want to go hang out with him. She saw him on it, had a notice in the green shirt. Come on, yeah, I noticed that. Everything. Hey, I noticed that. I tried to tell him, dudes, it's a production set going on right here. He just able to walk in. Everybody ain't able to walk in. Grandson can walk in anytime he want to. They'll stop everybody but him. But it's let me see what else. But I watched it and I want y'all to watch it. I want y'all to watch it. Ant-Man, I like him. He's a little raw. And LeBron is one of the cursingest. LeBron got one of the foulest mouths. Every other word come out of LeBron's mouth is a cuss word. I know them kids be cussing. Little old Zuri probably be cussing her butt out. But it's just something I think y'all should watch. And y'all tell me what y'all think about it. Some of y'all might like, if you like Jason Tatum, tell me. If you like and something about Jimmy Butler. I don't want to go hang out with him. You follow me? Nothing against him. I just said me and my personality. Probably a great dude, probably a great personality. I don't know. Just me watching him. First of all, y'all, I don't sit around and play dominoes all day. I just don't do that. I can't do that. And some of y'all do. I can't. I grew up in Memphis. We didn't play no dominoes. All I did with the dominoes when I grew up is line them up. The black ones, line them up like a design and make them fall. It ain't nothing wrong with Tatum. I want y'all to listen to me. It ain't nothing wrong with Tatum. I just, like, LeBron and Ant-Man make me want to, I wouldn't mind going and hanging out with them. I wouldn't mind going playing golf with them. I wouldn't mind. I don't want, Jason Tatum don't have that magnetism from me. Not say he bad, because I want y'all to see y'all think something wrong with him. I'm just talking about from me. And y'all can comment. If anybody that's seen him, what is his name? Sabonis. Demontis Sabonis. He kind of cool. He all right. I ain't trying to go hang out with him. He said, my stepdad can play dominoes all day. See, I just don't. He said, all of them are unique in their own way. Some are personal, some are reserved, and some are just weird. And I ain't saying they're weird. I just said they're not, and I ain't calling them weird. It's just, if it's entertainment, and they put all 5 of them up there, I can choose who I would want to go and hang out. I want y'all to, I think y'all get it wrong. I think you got it wrong. It's not that they're weird. It's that I don't want to be around. Maybe I'm weird. That I want to hang with LeBron, he cuss all the time. And Anthony Edwards, and he cuss all the time. Maybe I'm weird. I'm not calling the other three guys. It's just I'm not going to be in a heritage. Man, I want to go hang with them. I want to go hang with them. I like to do some stuff with them. I like to. No, I haven't. I just don't. Can y'all understand that? See, I can lack. I'm going back to summer basketball. I can like this player without hating on this other player. I, I call. I never forget. A coach called me. A summer coach called me, talking negative about him, asking me could I help him get this player, and I just said, I'm listening to him. He just talking negative about the team that ain't played. He talking everything negative. I said, let me tell you something, player. Let me tell you something. Let me help you out. If you ever meet his parents, don't go doing what you just did to me. He said, what? You're talking negative about the summer coach and the other players on the team and what they ain't got and what they ain't did. And then you're talking negative about everybody. He said, man, I didn't say that. Dude, I'm listening to you. We on the phone right there together. He did not realize what he was doing. Yeah. He didn't realize what he's doing. So I'm not down on Jason Tatum. I love Jason Tatum. That man, Penny is great friends with their families. Matter of fact, I never forget the first time I met him. He came to Memphis and to play because what's that? R.J. Hampton and Jalen Green was on their official visit. And Jason Tatum happened to be in town. He came over there and played against him. And that's how we got to talking. And maybe he just, I don't know. And that was years ago. But his personality is not flying off the screen. So I want y'all to just go look at it yourself. And maybe y'all like him. I don't know. She said, but their energy, I won't hang. Yes, son, you ain't hanging with everybody. I ain't hanging with it. That's just me. But I do want to shout out to Shams Charania. His era has been ESPN. He been on every show. They said this morning. The ESPN Insider appears on Get Up this morning. I think his first appearance on the network. We had Woj. Now we got Shams. They breaking news on a league that most of them, the league is people look like us. But these guys get to have Adam Scheffler over there. Woj, Shams over here. Why not Chris Haynes? Why not Mark Spears? All these people, they know the same people. I don't care nothing about no insider, nobody breaking no rules, no way. I have never had Rick Hooks. I have never had an infatuation about people breaking news. Rick said, we've been around a long time. You're right, Rick. You're right, Rick. Rick, you're right. Thank you, Rick. Whoa, Rick. Oh, my God. Rick, tell him one good story. Rick, tell him one good story that you can tell, man. Don't tell all our business, but tell us one good story. Tell us one good Houston Rockets story. You got my permission. But y'all, I was just thinking about that. Do y'all think about that stuff like that? Or y'all just, it's okay with y'all? Well, it's just Robert, whoever they want to put it. I just think What if Jameson Morrow's daughter, Chuck McGowan, had a son? I want him to be in a position to get those positions. I want him to be able to turn down $7 million a year job and go to a St. Bonaventure. And am I wrong for one? Hold up. What did I say? Am I wrong for making our brother and our sister's problem our problems and trying to solve them together? Am I wrong for that? Ujima, Kwanzaa principle. Sonya, am I wrong for that? I saw somebody, y'all, this is just me. But I saw some, Rick, I saw somebody, one of the most prominent guys in the club. The guy used to take the pictures for In the Mix. He, and In the Mix used to cover all my parties. See, I used to, y'all, I had all my athletes used to come to town. They want to have a party. Robert Halley got to make sure they have a party. Yes. So, he wrote something. He tweeted, he said, clubs in Houston are shutting down left and right. It's rough out here. See, I don't know nothing about the club because I ain't been to a club. And I'm going to tell you last time I've been to a club. I'm going to tell y'all. I forgot the name of it. Hold up. It was on Travis, like going to on the left-hand side, right by the park. But the park wasn't there yet. Right by the park. David Anderson used to be the promoter at the little club. And I went in that club with Sam Cassell. Sam Cassell, right? He came in town. Man, we want to go somewhere. Let's just have a drink. So I took him by there because I know David run the club. If David run the club, I know when I walk up there, the security going to say, Mr. Hatter, y'all, just come in. I like to go to places like that. I can't tell you no lie. If anybody know me, I can't stand in line. I hate lines. I feel, I ain't trying to be uppity. I just don't like them. I don't like lines. So we in there. And I saw two young players, basketball players, that played against my son in high school. And I saw them in there. I ain't never been to a club since. Nigga, that was about 2012, 11. I ain't never been to a club since. Never, ever. When I saw them little boys, and I said, what the hell? Now, Sam was cool, because what? He don't live here. He don't care. But me, with my old ass in there, with them kids, it just messed me up. So he said club setting. Anybody know? Anybody on here? No. He said club setting down. Look at that. There you go. Akeem, there you go. In the mix. There you go. You remember. Hold up. Rick said, we can write a bestseller together. I have a million stories. We never did lines in no cities. Never. Ever. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, even Disney World, even my son used to be, he'd come back and tell his friend, I wrote the ride 1,000 times. Man, my daddy went through the back. Y'all, I'm not going unless I got the hookup. I can't stand them damn line. Now they say you got it good. Now they can text you by the time so you don't have to stand in line. But back then, I'm not standing in line. I'm going through the back. She said, I don't think any of us like standing in line. Crystal, you don't like standing in line? Crystal, what then? Hold up. No. Okay, Crystal. Some people don't like standing in line, and some people do something about it, Crystal. Maybe that's that's the point. Because you said, don't any of y'all, because I got to think you like standing in line because you got your ass in that line. Or you got to do something about it, Crystal. Crystal, I'm glad you said that. She said, I don't think any of us like standing in line. But Crystal, you got to be able to do something about it. Crystal, I will leave. If I don't have a hookup, I'll leave. I'm not standing out there. Then a doorman can sit up there and tell you where you can't. I never forget this club called Genevieve on top of what's that? Vic and Anthony's right there. Y'all remember they had this big numbnuts ass black ass dude on the door, and they telling him who and who not to let in. So I come up there, had a couple partners with me. This my partner had the same kind of jeans I had on, and they gonna tell me you can get in, you can get in, but he can't get in. I said, well shit, I ain't coming in. I went back down them stairs, and we went somewhere else. Not finna let you tell he got the same. His jeans ain't right. Y'all know I told him something. I said, them $2 ass shoes you got on, them jeans cost more than them $2 ass shoes you got on. I did tell him that. Yes, I did. I did. Because I just didn't like it. But, Crystal, some of us, a lot, I guess, none of y'all like standing in line, but you got to do something about it. Brandon, what's up, Brandon? Hold up. She said, I lived in Houston in the 80s, I remember. Oh, okay. She said, I can't do the club thing now. Only place I go to Sambuca. Who I like Sambuca ain't no club. Hey, y'all, I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. One of my best dates I ever had in my life. Ever had in my entire life. I still remember the girl. I still remember where we sit. They set us up in that little balcony thing right up there. It was a special little spot. I still remember. She married now, too. Damn. I knew she was a good one. But at Sambuca, oh my God. And I messed it up. It wasn't her fault. I messed it up. I kept traveling and wasn't paying them no attention. I messed that up. Yeah. Back in the day, y'all, Grooves, when it first opened, the office in the Sky Bar. See, y'all got me off on a tangent, but guess what? I love it. Listen, Grooves, when it first opened, all my guests then came in, y'all. I got my guests over there. Hold up, guests. Stay there a minute, guests. I got you. Hold up. Guests, I can't see you. I can't see. Okay, there you go. I got my guests on. I got them on. I got them on. I told y'all I got something for y'all. So all of these college basketball questions and all of these things that y'all got anything got to do with college basketball. Now I can't talk about no recruit. You can't talk about a recruit that they haven't already signed. So if you ask a question that we can't answer, we'll just say we can't answer that question, okay? Because I'm not getting these people in trouble. But them three clubs right there, the office owned by Bobby Taylor, the Grooves owned by Damon Jones, Nick Van Exel, and a few more guys, and the Sky Bar. Ain't nothing like those places ever again. But let me keep the Tyler Rose. Oh my God, girl! Hey, Crystal, you showing? Oh, Phoenix. Oh my God, all these clubs. Maxi 2000, yes. Roxy. Oh, you right. Y'all right. You're right. Mercury Room, Hush. You're right. James Posey. There you go. James Posey. Thank you, man. I mispose his name. James Posey. Hey, man, the cigar lounge in the back. But y'all, let me tell y'all something. This young man right here is special to me. Okay? Special to me. This young man was one of the few guys that I allowed to work my son out. Other than Brandon. It's two of them on here today. Brandon Morris and our guest coming up. That I allowed to, even have my son, have influence and work him out. And so me and him, when he was young, so me and him go way back. College coach here, college coach all over the place. His resume is just impeccable. Just a great dude. You know what I'm saying? A great guy. Happened to, I think he got a degree from Memphis too. So, but I just, without further ado, because there's some great things happening this weekend, and the reason I have all that information to give to y'all about the U of H camps and all that kind of stuff, and the U of H, VIP clinic this weekend, it's going to have so much going on. I am going to get you to the guy who facilitated that with me for the last 2 3 months. I think 2 months. Whenever he sent it to me, I've been sharing that information that I think that every high school coach, every coach, if you're thinking about a coach, even daddy, mama, whatever, anybody interested in basketball, if you have a chance to come, you get a chance to be around the best coaches. I want some of the best coaching staff out in the country, and one of the top teams in the country, and you get to go and do this complimentary. You don't even charge it. All you got to do is show up and show out. But without further ado, I got to bring my man in. Let me hit him right there. Bilal Badley is in the building. What's up, B? B, I'm doing great, man. I'm trying to find my thing so I can give you. Hold up, cause I can give you your claps. You know, I got to give you your sound effects. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. What's up, baby boy? How you doing? Bilal Badley, y'all, from U of H basketball. Y'all see what he got behind him. U of H, that nationally ranked team. I remember a few years ago, I mean, he probably get mad if I tell you. A few years ago, he said, Robert, we are going to have a top tier program here. Y'all got to understand back then, it wasn't. Robert, we are Power 5. Now, he was saying this back then when none of y'all wasn't nobody in the gym but me. Right? Now, all y'all been in there.
Right.
Wasn't nobody in the gym but me. He was talking about, Robert, we got to do this. He put the groundwork. He put the foundation. He said, this is the foundation that I got to build. Robert, we're going to have 5 stars. We're going to have pros walking through this door. This is back then. And guess what?
Yep.
What's up, baby? Talk to me, man. Talk to me.
What's going on? I remember that was a 2017 conversation.
Yeah.
And at that time, UH did not win the NCAA tournament game since Phi Sigma Gamma.
Yes.
They made the tournament, I want to say in 1992 when Derek Daniels was the point guard.
Mm-hmm.
And then I believe Sam Mack was on the team with Bo Outlaw.
Uh-huh.
And then in 2010, Oliver Lafayette made the team with Kelvin Lewis and a few other guys. They got hot in the conference tournament. But no one won a tournament game. That's the year we made the tournament with Rob Gray, and it kind of ignited the spark of what we're doing now. So it's a three. I'm gonna say this real quickly.
Come on.
It's a three-phase plan.
Okay.
And that was first established from 2014 to 2017. Just a championship level foundation.
Okay.
So if you're a player, you know what you're getting yourself into. And then phase 2 was make the NCAA tournament every single year and put ourselves in a position to win games.
Mm-hmm.
And we take that for granted. Think about how many Power 4 teams are there in the Big 10, Big 12, ACC, right? But they might make the team once every 4 or 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, knock on wood, we've made the tournament every year since 2017. And now we're in phase 3. And I know it's easier said than done. And we say this humbly, we want to chase titles.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we want to chase titles. We have 6 Final Fours in our history, 5 with Guy B. Lewis, 1 with Coach Sampson. We've been to 5 Sweet 16s at minimum over the last 5 years. But we want to get to Monday night. We want to get to Monday. We want to know what that feels like. We want the city to know what that feels like. And then have a parade in downtown Houston. Okay. So easier said than done. We got to earn it. But that's what we're looking for, young men that can help us do that.
Somebody asked earlier today, y'all got questions for Bilal? I'm going back. He asked me a question, Bilal. He said about the new rule changes, NCAA. Okay. They got some stuff going on.
They're happening fast.
Huh? It's happening fast.
They're happening fast right now.
Okay. So it might be another rule change today by the time we get off the air.
Yes, 100%.
Okay. So is it any that you would like to address? Like, first of all, I would like to address, because people were talking about the letter of intent.
Right.
Talking about it's no longer going to be used.
Yeah,
Some people have. Yeah. You got anything to say about that?
I don't. If I'm not taking a deep dive and
okay,
I don't want to comment too much on it.
Gotcha.
What I do want to say, letter of intent.
Mm-hmm.
That rule is a binding contract.
Okay.
And so now they're talking about a financial aid agreement.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember.
Scholarship.
I remember. Yes, I saw. I know at some point, when you can, there's an early signing period per sport and a late signing period per sport, and then at some point that time expires. And if that time expires, then when that time expires, then you can only sign a financial aid agreement. That's not binding.
So
So
a
that kid,
financial aid agreement is not binding.
it's not binding. So a kid can commit somewhere, but maybe a week later goes commit to another school. So I don't want to speak too much on that, but
Okay,
that's
no,
kind of what we're
that's
dealing
all
with.
right. So I'm gonna give you some more things. You just go where you want to go.
Okay.
Another wrinkle in the portal. Per NCAA. I'm just giving you per. They said transfers can now be signed by a new school once their names are in the portal.
Right.
After a prospect signs, other schools will be prohibited from recruiting communications. Oh Lord, it's a mess. And then then they got hold on, then they got another thing that the D1 committee. They said they has officially shortened the transfer portal windows from 45 days to 30 days.
Yes.
So they gave me for the football, it's from December the 9th through the 28th, and in April from the 16th to the 25th. But
Right.
in your case, college basketball, it opens after the second round of the tournament.
Right.
So get y'all's tournament stuff out the way, and then y'all can handle that stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
And you still have a shorter window to enter. So you don't have to make a decision in that 30-day period, but you have to enter within that 30-day period. You have to make a decision.
Okay.
So that what that does, it helps everyone gain direction, not just the players, but also the coaching staffs of what am
Okay.
I dealing? Are you coming back or are you not coming back?
Yeah.
So I know what to do with that scholarship. Now, with
Right.
that also said, there's another rule where you're going from 13 full Division I men's basketball scholarships to 15. So now we're going to add 15 scholarships. So what are you going to do with that 13, 14, 15? Everything's mirrored in pros. I mean, in NBA, what do you have? Exhibit 10s and two ways at the end of the bench. And when I say
Right.
the end of the bench, I don't view that as less value players. You're going to find some really good situations. Maybe a 6'10 you want to come in red shirt, or another player that you come in red shirt, you don't burn his eligibility, you can develop and grow. So now, if you're a parent or a mentor of a player, a AU coach, or someone who handles these players, you can take that in consideration.
Okay.
Go to a good option and sit out. That could be a good one too. Why not? You know, get your school paid for. You still might get some NIL. You're developing, and you're getting 1 year of college athletics, of training and knowing that system and their coach. So then next year you're ready to roll.
You're ahead of the
You know,
curve.
yeah, you're ahead of the curve, 100%.
I got something for you. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
This unique thing y'all doing with this clinic, I think it's just unbelievable. I mean, me. Uh, tell me what. See, I think Coach Sampson, and I thank all of y'all. But we're blessed to have a staff like y'all, man. And I be trying to explain to people in Houston, this stuff don't happen everywhere.
Right.
Man, the stuff that I saw you when you sent me. Watch this. I got the note before I go, and then you can get your questions. I got it under U of H, right? I
I
got a
love
whole I got a UH file, right? Uh, Saturday, 10
Saturday.
a.m. to
Yep.
2:30 p.m.
Yes.
Film session. A lot of people don't know how to watch film. A lot of coaches don't even know how to show guys the film. You summer coaches, y'all can benefit from having your iPad, it's on Baller TV or whatever, or what site. Do y'all
Right.
go after a game and send your kids through film? Weight room. A lot of kids scared away from him, telling it's gonna mess up your shot. You ain't got no shot. On court breakdown. Ooh, I love them old court break. Hey, let me tell you something. Kellen Sampson, you tell him I said, Kellen Sampson, the son. Boy, I learned so much from that boy that day. And I
Does
just
a
gave
great
it to. Huh? What'd you say about it?
does a great job. So
What?
so yeah, so the coaching clinic is going to be this Saturday
Yes.
from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and after that we'll have question and answer session.
Okay.
The cost of it is free. We're not charging anything, and that's a gift from Coach Sampson to the basketball community. When we started, it was free, and then we started doing a lot of winning and having some success. And the coaching clinics became more popular. I asked Coach, do you want to start charging? And he said, nope, I don't ever want to charge. We started it one way. We want to keep going the same way, and it's a give back to the basketball community. You can sign up. Just go to the U of H men's basketball website on our athletic U of H website page. Go to men's basketball and you'll see coaching clinic. You can register right there. It takes literally 30 seconds. Okay. Um, where do you park? Paid parking on the street is probably $5 or in the visitors parking. That's the only thing you have to take care of. Guess what we're going to take care of? Free entry to the coaching clinic. We're going to provide from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. is registration, where you walk in, you sign in. We have coffee and donuts for everybody on us on the house. Okay. Then from 10 to 12, we're going to have the clinic side. You have 4 stations. You have, you have the 1 hour of on court coaching. We're going to break down the nuances of our offense and defense on the Fertitta Center. And then also, we're going to have a film session area. We'll have a weight room session area with our strength coach, Alan Bishop. So get your questions ready for Alan. He's one of the best in the business. And then after an hour, we'll switch from 10 to 12. You'll have that opportunity. And at noon, we'll provide pizza on us again for everybody.
Whoa,
And we have a
whoa. You see how y'all do me like that when I'm not there, man?
you gotta come on down. You gotta take the red eye, take the jet.
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Come on, keep going. Keep going.
And from 12 to 2 will be an open practice with our players and our staff and Coach Sampson. Coach Sampson will be mic'd up and he'll go over how he breaks down practices. So, and Coach does a great job. And Coach is in rare form. He doesn't change because there's a crowd. And I think that's what everybody wants to see as well. Get a chance. If you are a coach, it doesn't matter if you're on the boys' side or the girls' side, you're invited. If you're in high school, middle school, AAU, or just community coach, Boys and Girls Club, YMCA's, we're inviting you. Come on down. I'm saying that because I was receiving some questions about that. More than welcome. And if you're a fan that wants to get a sneak peek, firsthand look at the new men's basketball team for this year, for that 12 to 2 open period, open practice slot, come on down too. Come check us out. We're gonna have a lot of fun.
Man, I'm telling you, man, that's the fun. And let me get back. Don't you can't be like, let me get up. Let me get back to talking about Kellen Sampson. Man, that man
Okay.
was giving me. I mean, I'm sitting. Well, he wasn't giving it to me, but I'm thinking when I'm watching it, I'm taking it for me. It was just showing me some
Yes.
stuff, how how y'all guard, and and how you just don't give nobody no open lane. You know, some people talking about we're gonna funnel him this way,
Yeah.
and how they tap the ball back. Y'all, that stuff that y'all see U of H doing is practice. And let me tell y'all something about your staff. I saw. Hold up, no. I'm finna show you. I'm finna. This what your staff creates right here.
Put your counters off, and when you put the
That's y'all created that. Because when he came on that campus, the people used to call me and tell me, man, what he going over there for? He ain't going to play. I don't know what he going there for. I don't know what he coming down there for. He ain't that good. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all created that monster. You can be humble and all you want to be over there. Y'all create. I watched that boy. I watched that young man's progress.
Yes. Yeah. Everybody remembers senior year Jamal Shed, but they don't remember his freshman year and sophomore year. I mean, it's definitely what people use process as a cliche, but it's true over here. You have to be willing to go through a process. I think U of H is not for everybody.
Nope.
I'll be honest about
Nope.
that. You
Nope.
seen our practice. And I think we're like the San Antonio Spurs and the Miami Heat of college basketball.
That's a
That
good one.
doesn't mean we're better than everybody, but not every player can play for those organizations with their standards, accountability, rules, regulations. But there's some players that just fit them so well,
Yeah.
and they blossom, and excel. Or that's what they needed that in their career at that moment in time.
Right.
And Jamal in that clip is a great example of it. For where he was his freshman year, all the way to senior year, and now in the NBA. I believe we have 7 NBA players right now with the NBA jersey. So we're excited about their growth, and I think we're just getting started too.
Let me show you
So
something. I'm gonna show you how mentally tough. Because a lot of people just looked at the highlights, and I'm just Manuel quickly hit him in his mouth. He
yes,
could have went tried to say, act crazy. But he said, no, I'm finna guard you again harder, and you gonna get a foul on you by pushing me off. That's what
yeah,
I call mental toughness. Not cause some of these young people think, man, I'm mental tough. I'm tough. I'm no mental toughness. If to be able to be smart enough and mentally tough enough to not go into that conflict and cause another a person to get a turnover on you to help your team win ball games. Somebody called me this morning, Bilal. Somebody called me this morning, telling me about some kid, man, on the draft board.
okay,
He on the draft board. I said, I talked to general managers, people in the league. They don't have no draft board.
right.
Them mock drafts. Don't
It
come
was a mock.
telling me about no player, cause my thing is, how he gonna help me win a ball game? That stuff
Right.
right there, I just showed y'all. That kind of stuff. If that player ain't got, and the player they talk about ain't got none of that in them,
Yes.
so it just killed me, y'all, and these people who know basketball, who say they know basketball, come talking about
Yeah.
a mock draft. But keep going.
Yeah. You talk about our staff.
Uh huh.
First of all, we have a special head coach in Coach Sampson. And I hope everyone in Houston understands the moment that we're in. Like we talk about LeBron James, I'm a Kobe Bryant guy, right? So if you're a Kobe guy, then you're always siding with Kobe on the Kobe LeBron argument. But we better understand how special LeBron James is, and we still have him in the league, and we better appreciate him while we have him. I say the same thing about Coach Sampson. We talk about Dean Smith, Coach Knight, Mike Krzyzewski just retired. Well, Coach Sampson's here, and I think he's inspiring the college basketball. I think one big thing is, well, how does he get his players to play so hard in this generation,
Right.
this era of young people?
Right.
And he's a great X's O's coach, great defensive mind as well. Gets players to play beyond their ability, and you see what happens. Jamal, coach is all about if you're about developing and winning, you got to come to U of H. If that's first on your priority list. So the coaching clinic will reveal and give you an inside look of our whole program with Coach Sampson. You just mentioned our staff. I think our assistants are all future head coaches, starting
What?
with Kellen.
Easy.
People ask, how good is Kellen going to be as a head coach?
What?
I, I said he's going to be great. And they said, well, how do you know that? I said, you know what? It's kind of like a point guard or a quarterback. I'm going to my football bag. You never
Come
heard
on,
me in my
baby. Come
football.
on with it, baby. Come on.
You can drill all you want to. You can watch film. You can do drills with quarterback. But there's some guys just have it, that natural instinct to play that position. They might not have the experience at that moment, but they got that it factor. They got that natural instinct for that position. And that's how I describe Kellen. Kellen just has it.
He got
Where's
it.
it? It's just it for
He,
that position.
yes.
Not, not only does he have it, and I'm not saying it's because he's my
No,
coworker and my friend,
I'm agreeing with you. But keep going.
but there's something new. There's something new too in this era of business of basketball. You got to not only be a college, you have to be a good basketball coach, but you have to be a CEO. You have to handle the business side, the media side, the NIL side, manage your staff, how ambitious your staff is in this era, and then also coach the team. Kellen has that ability to do that. He's a big reason why we're successful. Quantus White, he's in charge of our guards. think about all the guards that have gotten drafted. The big impact. If you ask Jamal Shed, Kellen recruited him, and Quanis developed him along with Quentin Grimes, DeJon Jarreau, and the rest of the boys, Nate Hinton as well. You talked about Jarris Walker, who was the 8th pick lottery. All the power forwards. Kellen's in charge of working those guys out. Casey Beard. I can't talk about recruits, but we just got one committed who's a top
don't talk.
the country, and that's the most I can say about it. KC was involved in that. So he was with the Portland Trailblazers, the Utah Jazz, the Canadian national team. He does a lot with our offensive scheming. Hollis Price, Anthony Goldwire's here. So we're blessed to have a great staff. And they're also going to be available to talk to all the coaches at the coaching clinic one-on-one as well. Great time to get some good exposure for the basketball community here.
Man, that's unbelievable, Bilal. I mean, I'm sitting. See, I don't know the Beard. I don't know Beard as good. You got me right now looking him up right now because I really don't. I don't know him that much. I've seen him, but I don't know him.
Yeah.
You follow me? I've seen him, but
he recruited Emmanuel Sharp, by the way, too.
Oh, hey, let me tell y'all something. Hey, can I say something right quick, Bilal? Emmanuel Sharp. I'm just talking. I know you already know. Emmanuel Sharp, ladies and gentlemen, remember I told you this. He gonna be a dude. He gonna take a significant jump this year.
Yeah.
Remember I told you, and you ain't told me nothing about him.
Oh, you haven't.
Somebody in high places have told me something about this boy.
Yep. I mean, you know what we're going through? If we're going to be honest, we're going through life after Jamal Shed syndrome right now. Jamal he developed into almost like an associate head coach for our team. He was a high basketball IQ and a big time connector of the team. It was almost unfair having a coach on the floor, literally, right? So now he's gone. So now we have this new collection of players, some returners, 3 new players, and they have new roles though.
Yeah.
So they got to grow up fast in these roles. That's what October is all about. And I'm looking at our schedule. We got the coaching clinic this Saturday. We're scrimmaging Ole Miss in Louisiana on a closed scrimmage the following Saturday. There's an exhibition game on the 27th of October, a Sunday against Texas A&M here at the Fertitta Center. So buy your tickets. That's going for a good cause as well. And then check out our November schedule, Hatter and everybody.
I'm looking.
Jackson State on the 4th of Monday. Then we play Auburn on our second game of the year. Then we play Lafayette the 3rd game, Hofstra the 4th game. And then we get right to it in November. We go to Vegas for a Thanksgiving tournament. We play Alabama on a Tuesday, Notre Dame on a Wednesday, and then we play Rutgers on a Saturday. And Rutgers got
Woo! Wait a minute. That's going to be that's in Vegas?
That's in Vegas at the MGM.
Hold on. Whoa. 20. Oh, that's during the Thanksgiving.
26th, 27th, and 30th. So all the
Guess who's going to be there? Me. But keep going.
Yes,
keep going.
Yes, sir.
Gobble. I'm gonna bring y'all. Hey, I'm gonna cook y'all some turkey and bring it down there. Keep going.
Yep. So I say all that to say our guys got to grow up fast. It's going to be a great way for us to get tested early, but also develop in that process because, starting December 30th, Big 12 play. We played 20 Big 12 games this year. 20. Wow. So it's going to be a gauntlet, but we're looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it, man. And I know you got to get back. I know you got to get back to work, man. But tell everybody I said what's up. You know what? I'm gonna evaluate, and I'm thinking about coming now, man. I don't want to miss this. I don't want to miss
come down this Saturday.
I know.
9 a.m. registration for 10 to 2, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. How do you register? Go to our men's basketball website. It's right there. 2024 Coaching Clinic. It's free, guys. It's free. Come on down. Look forward to seeing you there.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I'll see you. Hey, we'll see you Saturday. And guess what?
Okay.
And I'll talk to you a little bit later. But we'll see you Saturday. But I appreciate you, Doc. Okay?
Okay.
All right, baby.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Hey, y'all. You see what I'm talking about, y'all? I told y'all I had something for you. And guess what? Y'all weren't even asking no question. See, maybe y'all know it all. Maybe we didn't give y'all too much. Y'all, when you got guys like that, you got to ask some questions. I didn't see no question. I wasn't gonna beg y'all. No. Closed mouth ain't gonna get fed. Yeah, closed mouth ain't gonna get fed. There's no way. There's no way I would have a guy like y'all. That's Kevin Sampson, right hand man. That's the dude that handles everything. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. But I know you got to listen sometime, but when you got people like that on the show, you got to say, look, what do I ever want to know about college basketball? That man got the ear of one of the best coaches in history. Because they already know I'm going to ask some questions. But I wanted to give y'all the chance to ask some questions. But that's all right. Whenever we have people like that, y'all, we got to ask questions. We should be sharing the show. Everybody should have been sharing. Man, we got Bilal. They don't do this. You don't get a chance to see this all the time. We just take stuff. That's why he said, don't take this for granted. But shout out to Juju Schuster. Matter of fact, I think I'm going over there after I leave the show today over to USC. It's not far. Juju Schuster has inked an NIL deal with Gatorade after her long extension with Nike, making her it's just unbelievable. She's the reigning National Freshman of the Year. Caitlin Clark and Paige Beckers are also ambassadors to Gatorade. I want to share that with y'all. Let's see. You know, I did want to talk a little bit about. Hold on. I got 30 minutes, and I want to see where I really want to go. I could talk about that next week, but you know, I haven't. You know, in a few days. Oh, I should not Schuster. You are Gigi Watkins. I'm sorry. Schuster just caught the touchdowns the other day. Juju Watkins. I don't know why I called it, but Juju Schuster. Yeah. My bad. Thank you. Juju Watkins. That's a slip of the tongue, y'all. I know exactly who she is. But I was thinking about something. When you say thousands of words in a few hours, you might mess up one of them. I promise you. They do it on TV. But I was thinking about Kamala Harris. I'm thinking about this election. I can't not think about it. And but I thought about something today that pretty much sums a lot of this stuff up. Let me see if I get this right. Y'all got the moment. Some of them people, they bitch and moan for months about Kamala Harris saying that she don't do enough interviews. She is hiding in her basement. She don't want to talk to the media. She didn't want to talk to the press. Y'all hear me now. And now she's doing an all-out media blitz at her timing. So she's doing podcasts like Call Her Daddy. I don't know who that is, but I just found out who the little white girl was. She went on 60 Minutes. That Donald Trump backed out of, by the way, because they said they were going to fact check him, and he backed out of it. She's done Howard Stern, The View, The Tonight Show, Town Halls, Oprah Winfrey. And now y'all have an issue with the type of interview she's doing? You say then, they're not asking her hard questions. They're not asking her hard questions. They're not serious. She shouldn't be doing a podcast, despite the fact that Donald Trump has done a whole lot of podcasts. Are you saying that this is are you saying that this is an inappropriate time? She shouldn't be doing interviews at all because of the hurricanes ravaging the South. Tony. And she should be doing more in her capacity as vice president to assist with hurricane relief. Y'all listen to this stuff. Yet, when she go down there to those areas and she hands out the food, hands out the water, and she meets with the people who are affected by the hurricane, and she talks about disaster relief, and she meets with the local officials. She meets with the mayors and the officials of FEMA and the response team. She does all of that, and then you say she just playing politics and doing it for a photo op, and you just said she ain't going down there. Y'all can't please these folks, man. When she called the governor of Florida, I can't stand that something. The Satan. When she called him and her capacity as a vice president of the United States to offer her assistance for disaster preparedness. Y'all need to know this. He ignores her phone calls and brag about it, saying that she just playing politics. Run to Satan. That the vice president has no role in disaster preparedness. And you guys agree with him, and then you blame her for FEMA funding, which is something that is not within her control as vice president. You say she don't have any policies. You said she a hoe. I ain't gonna fight for a black man come on a national radio station. I got it. Let me play it one more time so y'all can know what I'm talking about. And I'm pissed off. Watch this.
James from Cali. What's up, James?
Hey, I've been hearing this. I just wanted to see if you knew for sure. Did 29-year-old Kamala Harris sleep with 60-year-old Willie Brown? And did he start her career?
Why are you coochie faxing a 59-year-old woman? Who did you sleep with 30 years ago? And did they start your career?
Can you fact check that?
No, I asked you a question. Who were you sleeping with 30 years ago? Do you know who you slept with 30 years ago?
Well, I'm not a politician, so I'm not running for president.
But you asking about somebody's coochie. So let's run your dick facts. Who did you sleep with 30 years ago? Why is that since it's your business who she slept with? Then that's our business now, since you done called into a international radio show. Who did you sleep with 30 years ago? Do you remember?
You a hoe I ain't voting for.
And you a clown. You a stupid, goofy ass clown.
As a black man said this about a black woman. Disrespectful son of a gun. You say she don't have policies, and then she lists a huge amount of policies on her website. And then you move the goalposts and say that those policies aren't detailed enough. So then she goes on these shows in detail and talks about the specifics of these policies, doing all of these interviews and all of these podcasts and all of her rallies. And then you move the goalposts again. And then you say, yes, yeah, but we don't know enough about her as a person. Who is she? What does she stand for? And then she talks about her upbringing and talk about her background and telling you who she are and how she was as a child. Then you get mad at her and say, Why the hell is she talking about that? We don't give a fat's rat's ass about what she did as a child. But you want to know who she is and what she stands for. About who she is as a kid. We don't want to hear it. Why does she talk more about policy? You criticize her every time she laughs or act goofy. Every time she shows genuine human emotion. And say she's not a serious person and she should be president. But then she talk about real issues and serious issues like women dying under Trump's abortion bans. Then you say she's just fear-mongering. When she says that Donald Trump is the legitimate threat to democracy, then she's just a cold, calculated politician. And she is exciting political violence. That's why he got shot. Y'all got to make up your mind, man. Y'all know who I'm talking to. I have to believe that at this point, that nothing that Kamala Harris does will ever satisfy some of y'all. Because you've already made your mind up that you're going to hate her. And I have to believe that it's because she's a woman. That man says she a hoe. I ain't gonna vote for her. And she's a black woman. A very powerful black woman. Who has a real chance to be your next president. And you're calling her a hoe? She's a senator. She's an attorney general. District attorney. She was all of these things. And you call her a hoe? And that makes you angry and sad, experiencing all these emotions about her. One white woman said, shit, I'd rather have Putin president than her. You're experiencing a lot of emotions that you don't know how to cope with. Y'all know why? Because it's never been about any of this stuff. They just want a reason to complain. She will never be anything right in their eyes because she's a black woman. That's the problem. Ignore all their complaints. Because they won't say the real reason. But when I think about that, every time I hear that, I want to hear some more because Reese went off on the dude, but let me end the show with this. Let me give y'all something. Let me give y'all some of this. Beautiful, smart, strong, powerful black woman. And that dude called her Kamala Harris a hoe. This is what strong black women have to go through. Those are the kind of stories. Those are the kind of things we center. When all these people talking negative about Bronny, I think about a black woman saved his life. Did y'all hear what I just said? A smart trainer, educated, smart young lady saved his life. And we letting people call our black women out of their names? And not say nothing about it?
The most disrespected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman. And as Muslims, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us to respect our women and to protect our women. And the only time a Muslim really gets real violent is when someone goes to molest his woman. We will kill you for our woman. I'm making it plain, yes. We will kill you for our woman. We believe that if the white man will do whatever is necessary to see that his woman gets respect and protection, then you and I will never be recognized as men until we stand up like men and place the same penalty over the head of anyone who puts his filthy hands out to put in the direction of our women.
Ladies and gentlemen, these young ladies have a fearless fund. It's called a fearless fund. Arian Simon, and Elizabeth Gore, the co-founders of the Fearless Fund, and Hello Alice. This Fearless Fund is, these women, venture capital women, came together so they can help black women, because these venture capital people don't give black people money to invest. So they formed the Fearless Fund. And they were sued by Edward Blum. Y'all hear me? I'm going to end the show on this one. One of the, and they won. They lost. And she disbanded it. But she got something else up. But one of the arguments that they raised, that the grants program that was specifically geared towards black women was like a white-only sign in the 1960s. You remember the white-only signs that apparently had the stores and the hotels, and Jesse Owens coming from Olympics, and they have a ball in his honor, and him and his wife had to go through the back door. Okay, but whites enter through the front. White-only signs. This is the argument that they used in the court case, then won. The white-only sign was there. See, but the white-only signs were there to ensure that only white people would be able to participate in the goings-on of what was taking place inside of an institution. And what she says in their response that was very accurately is that the white-only sign was designed to oppress people. The white-only sign was not there to solve a disparity like the Fearless Fund is, which is her program. See, what they were doing here is essentially saying is, any form, y'all hear me, when all of this old black on black and all y'all hating on people on this show and hating on people and hating on this, hating don't like me, don't like Jimmy, all that. This how they think. They said any form of centering of favoring a group that is not white people, excludes white people, as a result is racist. This is what this court case said, and the Supreme Court upheld it. Do you see how the definition of racism has been flipped? While we arguing with each other and sending videos of each other out everywhere, they done flipped it. Such that it means nothing now. And the idea of a non-profit organization for the first time being told how they can fund. Y'all, this is something that we've never seen before. And if something, and it's something that is only being applied to black people. And y'all arguing on this show against us and against us and against each other in the summer basketball community. The laws that were put in place post-Civil War that were there to protect black people are now being used to protect white people. Think about what that means. The very framework, Jameson Morrow, of the laws from the 1865 on those laws that said, listen, these black people have been victimized by white supremacy. And if we don't do something to require the protection, they're going to end up right back being enslaved. Functionality, whatever you call it. And now we have a white American like Edward Bloom, a billionaire, just don't want to see black people getting funded. They want us to always be where we got to come to them and so they can tell us no. But we arguing and fussing with each other on a show that's helping kids in this community. How the hell can you say something negative about the Chop Shop? You got to be, you're going against your own damn interests. These people are using these laws that were designed to protect black people for white supremacy. From white supremacy, I mean. To instead now to protect white people ability to own all the things because they want to own everything. What are your thoughts? I know we got to go. What are your thoughts? We arguing with each other, Herb Baker. And we got them rich telling us, you can't give no more money to no black women. But if they go to these other venture capital firms, the white venture, they ain't going to give them no money either. So they don't want you to have nothing, Herb. Got two organizations dedicated to empowering marginalized entrepreneurs. It's called the Fearless Fund and Hello Alice. They were sued by this activist over their grant program. These lawsuits, y'all, was brought by it's called American Alliance for Equal Rights. A group of activists led by Edward Blum, whatever his damn name, and America First Legal, activist group by Stephen Miller. That's one of Trump's dudes. This one of Trump's dudes. And your black ass trying here talking about you gonna vote for him. Stephen Miller is the senior advisor to the Trump presidency. He is the head of one of these damn funds that sued these girls. The lawsuit aimed to dismantle initiatives designed to level the playing field for underrepresented business owners. Are y'all hearing me? This ain't sad. We got to fight. We know they sad already. We got to do something to protect us. Forget talking about sad. We got to fight. All that time, that's sad. No, we got to fight. We got to get our ass out there and vote. Get this clown up out of here. She's just a venture capital firm created to invest in and support women entrepreneurs, black women, women of color, black, brown, because they only receive 0.39%. They don't even see 1% of venture capital. So they saw the disparities and said, let's help do something to help. And these rich ass people. And we talking about it sad. We got to figure this shit out. We got to figure out a way to get out, put our pool out. We got to put ourselves in positions of power so we can have this kind of power to do this kind of stuff. Instead of talking about it's sad. It's sad if we keep on letting this shit happen. That's when it's sad. But y'all, I got to get out of here. I got to go build an empire so we won't have to go through this. So I see y'all on Monday. Thank y'all for being here. That kind of just got to me a second ago. It just got to me. It's got to me. This man gonna call this woman out her name. I'm out of here.
Jim Hicks. Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live.